It was the four of you and me. And then it grew a little bit, but welcome. You all were at the wedding?
Not everybody.
Not quite everyone. At the wedding, I gave a little synopsis of the history of the church, and Peter, you've heard it 15 times. But it's a really interesting place, and just to review. First of all, Tim's family, for generations, have been summer residents and members of this church, which was built originally as a life-saving station in 1851 by the government, and the station was right where you all are, right here. A surf boat was kept in here, and when people were in distress at sea, right on the other side of that dune, oftentimes at night they would go out and try and find those people and bring them back. 1879, when the government did away with the life-saving service and tore the stations all down, this one was changed into a church. 1879, and the building was extended up to where the altar is, and these transepts or arms were added on to give it a cross shape. And ever since, it's been open every summer for worship. I happen to be an Episcopalian, one of the few that are left. But it's not an Episcopal church. A lot of people think it is, because when the original founders of the congregation started it, they didn't like the Episcopal Bishop of New York, so they didn't join the Diocese of New York. They just incorporated it as a house of worship in New York. We've had all sorts and conditions of weddings here. I've had Jewish weddings, high Catholic Mass. Tim and Carole Reed service was here. Gospel singers, as you recall. I keep a lot of stuff in my office. This was their 4 pages of their website when they got married. You can just kind of look at it. This was their wedding invitation. This was a picture taken at the rehearsal, and I understand that the guy in the red suit's no longer with us, right? And this was their wedding program, and I showed to Carole. She goes, "You've got one." Hers mildewed, and they didn't have it. And then this was their copy of their marriage license here. Father Skelly, who was resident at Sacred Hearts Church, signed this and performed the vows. I want to welcome you back. It's always a pleasure for me not only to baptize the children of people that I married, which I did, both Dabney and Gus, but every once in a while, couples want to renew their vows. And this is very brief. I'm going to, in just a second, call them up here. We're going to do it right here, so you're front and center. And I'm going to redo a vow, but interspersed in that vow, they're going to reflect on a few things that have happened to them since they've been married, followed by a statement from each of them. And then I'm going to do a concluding blessing, and they're going to kiss each other again, and then you all can go to dinner. All right, is that fair?
All right.
Okay. Don't lose those little things.